I got 2 chairs today. And we are upgrading the budget of this. Oh, I love upgrading the budget. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to week number 11 of the Power Rankings. Get some confetti in the air. The trade deadline has passed. We had one singular trade on the deadline. Boy, that was eventful. We'll get to that shortly. But let's go ahead and take a look at the Power Rankings. Not much changing. Lance, Sam, Joey, George, Nick, Lionel, Jack, Daniel, Angela, and JJ. However, we do have some X's to throw up in honor of Mr. Des Bryant. Put a couple pictures of him throwing up that X. Nick, I know he was a Cowboy. Just put the pictures up, all right? If you want to, put the clip of him dropping the pass against Green Bay if you want to make yourself feel better. Me, Sam, and George all clinched a playoff berth. Actually, amendment. Sam actually had clinched a playoff berth. I didn't think he did. I didn't know if he did, but Sam did. So congratulations, Sam. But, you know, it's whatever. Lance, you already clinched a playoff berth. And George, go fuck yourself. So let's go ahead and talk about some of the things that happened last week. Last week, the match of the week was me versus Nick. And once again, just like our forefathers, anytime the Germans try to act up, they fucked around and they found out. Nicholas, my lovely editor, decided to lose. It was actually not bad. It wasn't like an ass beating. It was like he had players play decently well. My team was just a little bit better, and that happens. This week's match of the week is me versus Sam. The first time we're playing each other all season long. This game made me realize I think next year I'm going to have to really update the matchups, because some people just don't play each other at all, and some people play too much. So yeah, we're gonna fix the matchups next season. For any of you that are here, we're going to fix those matchups. The bust of the week is Trevor Lawrence, because Angela forgot to start Trevor Lawrence. Not only did she forget to start Trevor Lawrence, Angela, if you're watching this, you're probably not. Hopefully Daniel shows you it. If you had just started as starting quarterback, you would have beaten Lance. You lost by 5. Your team's actually kind of good. If you actually played the game, you might win. And knowing that I play you later on this season, knowing your boyfriend is going to try and set your team up for you so that you can beat me, whatever. I actually will take that, because people giving a shit in fantasy football is more important than anything else. And that's the thing. Nobody's eliminated right now. JJ at 2-8 can make the playoffs. He can run the table and make it, or make it by winning, going 3-1. He plays Lance this week, so he might be cooked. But nevertheless, everybody is still up for grabs, because Jack and his dogs are officially in the ground. They're in the gutter. Lionel has caught him. Daniel is closing in on him. And JJ and Angela are both 2 games out. And considering how bad he's played, I'd be worried if I were you, Jack. Because you're such a mouthy bitch in the fantasy chat. You seem to want to care about what I say and what rules are, instead of actually helping your fucking team. You're back to 7th, you fucking moron. Every single time you seem to open, you know what, better yet, put your dad back in charge of the fucking team. At least he didn't fucking say a bunch of stupid shit in chat half the time. Fuck. You see where I'm going to? You see the low-hanging fruit I can go after now? God. Pathetic. Oh, I just hurt. You guys can't see me. Anyways, get fucking away. Anyways, the bold prediction last week, I had Bucks over Niners. It was a good game, but they lost. All credit to Nick and the 49ers. McCaffrey returned and looked okay, serviceable, which is good for JJ, because he's going to need it. But then this week, I decided to go Bengals over Chargers. I decided to give the Bengals the prediction rub, as they say, because either they win and Chase Brown goes off and I get fantasy points, or they lose and I get to laugh at the Bengals. And that, to me, is a win-win. But anyways, the matchup of the week is Sam. You all know that. And the past players, all that stuff is sitting across the board. We are heading into the final stretch of the season. There's 4 weeks left. There are 3 spots up to grasp. I don't think anybody can be eliminated yet. And if Angela and JJ both win this week, that probably secures the fact. And like Jack and you know what? It's going to take a lot of math. I don't want to fucking do it, because I don't do math. I do math for school, not for this shit. Not worth it. And yeah. But anyways, talking about the deadline brings me to a point where I'm going to say this. Let me just be very clear to Sam, not to Sam, more to Jack and George personally, because both of you are arguably the most annoying fantasy league players in this league. Like, you guys say I'm annoying, but you guys take the fucking cake, because here's what happens. Let me just give you let me go brick by brick in here and tell you what happened. Lance says that there's going to be a trade that has to be restructured because they did it before the deadline, but they get a chance to redo it. I, being tired as shit from work the last night, didn't really care, just let that happen. Lance then asked, can you push the new one through? Can you cancel the old one, put the new one through? I said, absolutely. I told the chat, I vetoed the trade. The next one that they put in will be accepted. There will be no more trades left over. All of a sudden, everybody has a fucking opinion. All of a sudden, everybody wants to make noise. Let me understand something. Or let me just put this very clear. I know you guys don't like that I'm co-commissioner. I don't fucking care. I make the rules. The rule was set. The rule was agreed upon. I heard zero fucking bitching from any of you at the beginning of the season about this rule where me and Lance would be the only ones with veto power for trades. You guys didn't seem to care. But then I used the veto power after Lance asked me to because he has no ability to. I was going to let Lance handle this himself, honestly, because he's commissioner. He could do it. He was too lazy to because he was too busy getting some ass. And anyways, I had to deal with it, and y'all just get upset at me. I am literally I was envoying what Lance wanted to do. I had no opinion on that trade. I didn't even give a fuck, and I really didn't care. In fact, if you put more effort into giving a fuck about other people and bottom feeder trades into putting your own fucking team back in the fucking playoffs, Jack, maybe for once we'd actually take you seriously, dog. Because right now, all you seem to want to do is cozy up with Deion Sanders and his shit-tacular sons, both of which aren't going to make it in the NFL, just like you, with your shitty-ass $2 haircut looking like a fucking basic-ass white boy from Kohl's. I don't want to fucking hear another word from you. And for George, I have said enough about you, dog. I feel like I'm talking to a brick wall with the level of intelligence you bring towards me. It is insane. You always just want to have the last word about shit, George. You always just want to have that last word. Because if you don't let your voice get heard, you're going to feel like a pathetic little bitch. And you know what's funny? Is I've said next to nothing about Sam this year. A person I have historically not been a fan of. A person I do not really care for. Our teams fucking hate each other, and we pretty much hate each other too. But you know what he's done this year? He paid his dues on time. We haven't played each other this year. He hasn't been annoying in chat, except when it's been funny towards Nick, which honestly is pretty funny, and I honestly think it's based. But all George wants to do is mouth off like a little whiny bitch when things aren't going his way, or the rankings don't agree with him. Because I already know the first thing he's going to say in chat is, oh, why am I below you in the rankings? Why am I not above you? I'm the top of my division. I should be number one. I don't fucking care, dog. I do not fucking care what you think anymore, dog. Nobody fucking cares, dog. Nobody fucking cares. We had to bitch and moan to your brother to get you to do something. Your younger brother. Younger, by the way. He's younger than you, dog. And he's more fucking mentally mature than you are. I don't want to hear another fucking word about anything. You work all those late hours and use that as an excuse where you're not responding in chat, but you can't find the money or the brain cells to know to shut the fuck up and listen to us when we ask you for something. Then we're not asking anymore, dog. We're telling you. You say shit in chat, it's going to get 0 fucking bars, bud. It's going to get 0 fucking dimes. I would much rather Sam finally win a title than you even sniff the championship game, because at least then I know you won't have any ground to stand on. Your only title you have is a fluke title because DeMar Hamlin almost died in a game. That's the only reason you got a title, dog. You do not need to be standing on any ground, any dimes, any place. I've heard enough. I've heard enough from both of you, Jack and George, because you forgot who I was talking about. I have heard enough. I have heard everything I need to hear from you two. You both don't want to be here. You don't want me in here. That's great. Leave. We'll find people who care. We'll find people who will make trades. We'll find people who are fun to talk to, because both of you drain my brain cells. Every fucking time I have to talk to you, it feels like I'm getting the fucking life force sucked out of me. Like I am getting fucking taken to the goddamn underworld because you both are so fucking brain dead. I beg for somebody. Please, beat them so badly in the playoffs so that I can take their money and tell them to shut up for good. Fuck! Ugh! Okay. I'm good. I just wanted to get that out because it has been a frustrating season, but it is a good one. We are in the playoff race. We are in the final 4 weeks. Get your matchups and get your lineup set. Angela, please try carrying it. It'll be really fun, I promise. And I will see you guys next week. Take care.